you can always make the best move. You know, a lot of times I noticed whenever I had made a mistake in my life, I would be in this mindset that would make me make more mistakes right after that. Because I'm just like, whatever. Messed up already anyway. Might as well mess up again, because what does it even matter at this point? You know, that type of mindset that I used to have a lot. And I realized more recently, you can always make the best move. Like a chessboard, you know? I got this from Andrew Tate. So, you know, credit to him. If you're playing chess and you're in a terrible position, or you just missed, you know, you just went somewhere and they just took your queen, or whatever the case is, where you just made a bad play, like you just made a bad play. Now it's your turn again. You made the bad play. Okay. The other person went. Now it's your turn again. It's about what you do now. Realistically, the past happened already. Okay, maybe you're not in the best position. Maybe you made a few mistakes, many mistakes. But let's look at the chessboard and make the best move now. A pawn can't go to the left. It can't go to the right. You can't go back in time and switch the move that you made prior. You have to examine the chessboard and say, all right, what is the best move that I can make right now? And you make it. And then the other person goes, and then it's your turn again. And now same situation. You look at the chessboard again. What's the best possible move that I can make here? This way, and you keep doing it again and again and again. And at some point, you create this upward spiral of creating these good habits because you've made the right move over and over and over and over and over again, to where now you're looking around and you're like, wow, you know, thank God I really decided to make the right move then, and then make the right move again and again, because now the position I'm in right now is completely different than the position I was before. And you know, this happened to me too, where sometimes you just get very discouraged after a mistake. You get very discouraged after certain things, like whatever you look at, you know, whatever the case is, whatever a mistake is to you. And it's discouraging. And what it does is, it's interesting because it's almost like the natural reaction is to just be like, dang, I already made one mistake, might as well make two. But after that first mistake, if you decide, okay, let me make the best move from here, you really take yourself out of a bad place. Because now everything is like habits or spirals. You know, it could be a downward spiral and an upward spiral. So even if you just make the right move like once, now you're in the mindset of like, all right, at least I just made the right move, whatever. And then you make one again. And now just from two right moves, you're already kind of now in this mindset of building this better habit of doing the right thing now, as opposed to keeping on going down. It's like you're cutting the negativity short so you can come up. Proverbs 24:16. The righteous man falls 7 times, but rises again. The righteous man falls 7 times, not falls once, not falls twice, not falls 3 times, falls 7 times. And rises again. So mistake after mistake, the righteous, you rise again. We're human. We make mistakes. It's in our nature, you know? And I think in that verse it says, but the wicked stumble and fall. So the righteous man falls 7 times and rises again, but the wicked stumble and fall. Meaning, you do something wrong, all right, you brush it off, you get right back into what you were just doing. You made a mistake, okay, now I make the best move and I do the right thing. But the wicked says, like I was saying before, made a mistake, might as well do another one. They start crashing out. They start, you know what I mean, getting all angry and all mad and all this type of stuff. But no. The wicked is who does that. The wicked stumbles and falls after falling. the righteous man falls 7 times and rises. So yeah.